You want to know the fastest way to waste a marketing budget? Well, try selling to everybody. In B2B, segmentation isn't just smart, it's survival. Hey team, welcome to part 3 of our B2B series. Now that we understand what B2B marketing is and how the business buying process works, well, let's talk about something that's both an art and a science: segmentation. In B2C, segmentation might mean grouping people by age, income, or hobbies. In B2B, it's an entirely different game. We're not just asking who wants our stuff, we're asking which companies have the problems we solve, who they have the budget to fix it, and the process to actually buy from us. Let's dig into how that actually works. This is why segmentation actually matters in B2B. Now here's the truth. Not every business is your customer. Some are too small, some are way too big, some are just not the right fit. Segmentation helps us focus our time and our energy, tailor our messaging, allocate our sales resources more efficiently. In other words, better targeting equals better ROI. In B2B, you're often working with limited accounts you can't afford to miss. Common B2B segmentation criteria, well, let's break it down. There are 5 key ways to segment business markets. 1. Demographic segmentation. This is the classic starting point. We look at things like industry type, like healthcare, tech, education. We look at company size, revenue, number of employees. We look at location, regional, national, international. Here's an example. A cybersecurity firm might only target companies with over 500 employees in finance or government sectors. Why? Because they're more likely to face threats, have compliance issues, and need a robust solution. 2. Operating variables. Here we focus on how the company works. What tech platforms are they using? What's their production process look like? Are they centralized or decentralized? If you're selling supply chain software, this is gold. You need to know how their logistics operate. 3. Purchasing approaches. This is about how they buy. Do they have a formal RFP process, request for proposals? Do they prefer long-term contracts? Are they price sensitive or quality focused? Some clients want a vendor, others want a partner. Knowing the difference can change your whole pitch. Number 4 is situational factors. Timing is everything. Look at urgency of need, size of the order, whether the purchase is routine or first time. You don't market the same way to a company in a crisis as you do to one planning 2 years out. Number 5 is personal characteristics of the buyers. And don't forget the people behind the business. Risk tolerance, loyalty to vendors, technical knowledge, openness to innovation. For example, a younger, tech-savvy chief technology officer may be more willing to try a new tool than an older, risk-averse director. So yes, this is still human behavior, even in the corporate world. Let's put it all together. Let's take a real-world example. Imagine you sell industrial air filtration systems. Instead of saying, we sell to manufacturers, your segmentation might look like this. Well, we sell to industry, like chemical and pharmaceutical manufacturing. We'd like companies that are over $50 million in revenue. We like companies located on the West Coast or the Midwest. We like companies who have a formal bidding process with environmental compliance officers actually involved. We want companies that are facing new regulations that are forcing them to upgrade. Now, you're not just throwing darts in the dark. You know exactly who to talk to and exactly what to say. Targeting and positioning. Once you've segmented, you need to make 2 key decisions. 1, which segments are actually worth pursuing? That's targeting. And 2, how will you stand out in those segments? And that's positioning. It's better to be a perfect solution for a small segment than a meh solution for everyone. In B2B, positioning might mean we're the fastest, we're the most secure, we integrate better than anyone else. And at every touch point, your website, your sales deck, your product demo, it should reflect that. Here are some segmentation mistakes to avoid. Let's talk about what not to do. Do not rely on one variable alone. Just using industry or revenue is very simplistic. You need a mix. Do not ignore internal buying behavior. If a company looks perfect on paper, well, but they have a brutal procurement process, they might not be worth the chase. Do not treat all companies in a segment the same. Even within a segment, personalization wins. Your messaging should still speak to their unique goals. What great B2B marketers do, they analyze data to find patterns. They collaborate with sales teams to understand real buyer pain points. They build content and messaging specifically for key segments. They track which segments convert and adjust accordingly. This isn't just about guessing, it's about strategy. And when you get it right, the results speak for themselves. Higher conversions, longer contracts, and much better customer relationships. So let's wrap this up. Let's bring it home. B2B segmentation is the foundation of targeted, effective marketing. It helps you speak the right language to the right companies. And when you match segmentation with smart targeting and positioning, well, you win. In our next lecture, we'll go even deeper into the B2B value proposition, how to craft one, why it matters more than ever. So let's keep this rolling. Click right here for the next guy.